Today, I have the one car that perfectly describes the age 24 to 32 working class in Nigeria. I mean the corporate guys. This car represents all of that. After spending quality time with this car, I can tell you 3 reasons for sure why this car is one of the best cars, if not the best car, for a Nigerian that is just starting out life. Any young Nigerian that wants to wake up every morning, drive a car to work and back. I'll tell you why this car works. 3 reasons. I would also tell you the problems you would face while owning this car in Nigeria and the costs of running this Kia Rio in Nigeria. The first thing you would notice on this car is the piano black grille. Other cars have like mesh, you see holes in front, but this one, there are holes over, you can't see them because there's one here for air to pass in through. But Kia Rio thought that, oh, let us give these people a futuristic vibe, an electric car vibe. So let us make it appear that this car doesn't have a traditional grille. Then it now went on to become one of the main attributes to make this car look very, very bold. Also, this car is not very stylish, but then it has a presence. When you sit on the road, you know that is a serious-minded person going, because the car just looks really good. It looks really good, and I love that. Also on the side, back in the days, the Kia Rio used to be really small. But from this side, you can see that it is not as compact as it used to be. It is still small, but now it is competing with cars like the Corolla. See how the tires are small? This car runs on size 15 rims. So yeah, it is a really small car for nimble movement. And it also makes sense because you're just starting out your life. You don't want to be shouty. You don't want to be in everybody's face. You just want to be doing your life and enjoying your life low key while you're moving on the road. This car works at that. I love how the lights at the rear look dark. Like it is kind of tinted a little bit, so it blends with the dark color of this car. That's what they call design. To your eye, it looks like, this is sleek. Also, I can notice some red diffuser on the rear bumper. It is not functional. It is purely for aesthetics, just to look good. Kia. I like this car. It looks calm. The second thing that makes this car work is that the interior looks really entertaining, and we love entertainment. I see. So yeah, inside the first thing you notice is the steering. Very cute. I must say, very cute. The steering is cute and I love it. It's just small, it shoots out, it has like a couple buttons on it, meaning you can control the infotainment of this car from this steering. You don't have to come here. I love it. The dashboard is just really simple. Red and white ambience. You know red signifies sport. So when you are speeding with this car, you see the red line going like this. Red. I love it. Also, one thing I love about this car is how the infotainment looks modern. Like on the infotainment, like, this is a modern car. Even though this screen is kind of old, I still like it. And it comes equipped with Android Auto and the Apple CarPlay, meaning you can connect your iPhone and your Android phone to this car easily. Honestly guys, these days people don't really care about the engine the car carries. People care about how well can this phone connect to the car, especially people that are between the ages of 24 and 32. They want to jam up while they're in their car. They want to jam up while they're going to work. So this car makes it very easy for you. There's a USB port here, there's an aux cord here, and also a charging port here. So yeah, you're fine with this car. And I love how the AC control is just shaped. It's just shaped like a gamepad. So it just looks fun. Yeah, the car just looks fun. It's very playful. The materials are just very simple. This is plastic, but it doesn't even give you the feeling that it's plastic. This one is also black plastic, but it's like glossy. I love how the interior of the Kia Rio is just crafted, and everything now stops here, so there's enough space, there's leg room, everything just makes sense. This is not a luxury car, I repeat, this is not a luxury car, so it comes with cloth seats. But the cloth seat is not the regular cloth seat. It doesn't look like the type that packs dust. It looks like it is tightly knitted, so there's no space for all these things to even stay. It's giving me leather vibes, but it's not. Let's talk about the comfort. Let me see how comfortable this car is. Yeah, it's really nice. Like, I can feel every part of my body sitting down on this seat. It's really nice. The comfort is really nice. The interior comfort is really nice. Let's see what the back is saying. Nice. This is impressive. This is very impressive. The Kia Rio is very comfortable at the back, and you can carry 3 people, not 2, like all those other cars I'm talking about. This one, you can actually carry 3 people because I am here, I'm comfortable. Center too, I'm actually comfortable, and somebody's here. So yeah, there's no hump at the center that is going to stop the person in the middle from enjoying themselves in the back of this car. So it's really comfortable, and makes sense. This car is actually really nice. Whoop! Surprisingly, this trunk is large. Whoa. I'm actually surprised that the trunk is large. I'm very surprised. And I love it. So yeah, there's a lot of trunk space to play with. People that recommended this car to the corporate world actually know what they were doing. And this car was built to make your life easy. I love it. The materials in the interior is mostly plastic. The only thing that can possibly damage this plastic is if you slam something on it, then it can break. And when you break, because everything is one piece, it's not divided, there's no part that you scatter, like no, everything is one piece. So when it breaks, it's hard to fix. So you have to be very careful when you're driving this car. At this point, can I beg you for one thing? Please, can you subscribe to this channel? Thank you. Click the subscribe button, like this video, share this video. Because if you don't like this video, then other people that are not subscribed to us right now might not get to watch it. So be a vessel of good news. Help us propagate the word and the gospel of cars and movements in Nigeria. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go back to the video. The third thing that makes this car very, very special to people that are just starting out life is that this car's engine is very, very easy to run and cheap to run. Very cheap to run, basically. It is very, very economical. That's what I'm trying to say. The engine, everything is just very pocket friendly. That's the word. This car is very pocket friendly. Every Kia Rio that looks like this comes from the factory with a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine. A 6-speed transmission that actually has sports mode. So the startup of this car is just really silent. It's just running smoothly. Very, very smooth car. Yeah, remember you're buying this car because you're just starting out life. It works, like it is very cheap to run. And that's why all these companies that hire the younger people between the age of 24 and 26, 28, 29 would buy this car for them and give them as their official car because they don't want them to spend their new salary or their first salary on buying fuel in their car. So it makes sense. This car is very cheap to run and it is salary friendly. So let's say you earn about 250k in a month, you're spending like 25k on fuel every month. That is very economical to me. That's very economical. Not putting in your pocket. So yeah, I'll give you 3 reasons why this car makes sense if you're just starting out your life. It's one of the best cars you can buy if you don't want stress. The first problem with this car is that it is very close to the ground. And it's not just close to the ground. The front spoiler is always hitting the ground when you get to bumpy areas. So let's say you're going over a rough road. The front spoiler is the first part that comes in contact with this bump. That's the issue. So it's like there is coming out, so it's always cracking. So that's why you see that this car, the tip of the front spoiler, this front bumper, has scratched. So that's where the bumper starts to break from this tip. Starts to break. So yeah, if you stay in areas that have bad roads, you would have that issue where this front part is just messy. Because yeah, it's like hitting the floor. As you just bash the floor, it's hitting the floor. That's the first problem with this car. Second problem with this car is inside, on the infotainment screen. Let me show you. This infotainment screen, with time, or maybe sun, I'm not sure what it is, but it starts to dry up from the center. You know when you have a calculator and the thing should slam on the ground and you now see that black ink. So now there's a black ink on this screen. And the owner said she did not do anything. It just appeared one day as a tiny dot and started spreading. And this screen is small. So if there's black dots spreading over the screen, I don't know, in no time to cover the whole screen, and that was actually not nice. But yeah, there's a fix for it. You change the whole screen. You have to order that one abroad. That's the second problem. Now the third problem this car has is here in the throttle. Owners have noticed that after maybe 2 years or 3 years of use, they're just driving and the car just doesn't want to accelerate anymore. It's an electrical problem that's with the throttle body. So when you match it down, it doesn't go beyond 40. Then you take it in for repair, they change some stuff. It happens a lot. So when it happens to you, just know that you need to take it in for a fix. The last problem that is not caused by the owner, just a general problem, is that the trunk release button from the inside might stop working. This one is working sharp, so it might stop working, and when it stops working, know that the cable has maybe slacked or something, and it's just a simple fix. Your panel beater can get that right for you. So yeah, this guy is great. Well, with about 3.5 to 4.7 million naira, you can buy yourself a Tox 2016-2017 Kia Rio. This is still the present generation of the Kia Rio, so there's no newer model. So this is the new Kia Rio, you understand? And it is cheap. Buying a perfect all-rounder car for 4 million just makes sense, or 4.5 million. It just makes sense because this car will serve you for years and it will never break down. You understand? Except you don't do what you're supposed to do. I spoke to about 15 Kia Rio users in Nigeria before making this video. And the only people that have like serious engine issues with their cars are the ones that did not maintain the car properly. This car needs to be maintained as at when due. Don't waste time. It is just a simple thing, just service, just basic routine maintenance. Maybe you change the brake pad twice in a year, service it 4 times in a year, because you drive it every day. I mean, why don't you want to do that? So just maintain your Kia Rio properly and to serve you for a very, very long time. So yeah, overall, I think this car really, really works. This car is that car for you. If you want an everyday car that works, like an everyday car, and you don't want Toyota, you don't want Honda, you want something different, you want a breath of fresh air, buy the Kia Rio. My name is Crank and this is 234 Drive.